Good afternoon, and thank you for joining this segment of the 2020 GratisGives celebration. I have the amazing opportunity to introduce to you today one of the new nonprofits that we will be adding to our program this year. We are being joined by Vivian Ruiz, who is the Executive Director for Disability Resources right here in Reno, Nevada. Thank you for joining us, Vivian.
Thank you. It's a pleasure to be here, and we're extremely excited to be joining the GratisGives family. Thank you.
Right on. Vivian, tell us exactly how and when Disability Resources started.
Absolutely. So Disability Resources was started about 27 years ago by a group of mothers with children with disabilities who wanted to see their children to have the same opportunities like you and me. So being able to live independently, having their own home, going to work every day, having that sense of purpose and continuity of services to be able to achieve their dreams.
Awesome. What is the mission of Disability Resources?
Disability Resources' mission is to help individuals with disabilities achieve their highest potential through individual goals and supports.
Excellent, excellent. Who and where does Disability Resources serve?
Disability Resources supports individuals in several different programs. We are the largest intermittent provider in the area to assist people to live independently in our community. So we help with different supports based on need, anything from representative payee services to money management services, going to doctor's appointments, or going to the grocery store to complete grocery shopping. There's a wide array of services that we offer depending on what that individual is needing. Then Disability Resources also has a DBA as New to You Computers. We accept electronic donations in from the community, which we either refurbish and put in our New to You Computer store, or it's recycled environmentally friendly. New to You Computers provides a job development training program for individuals with disabilities. We currently support approximately 40 individuals in this program, teaching them job skills, anything from soft skills to building a computer. So part of the things that they learn is identifying, how to dress for work, how to, lunch breaks coming back from work in a timely manner. But also part of our program is we have different sections, and they help with all aspects of the warehouse. But one of the things that are most special to me is that we have a computer giving program where we give free computers to individuals with disabilities out in the community. And we have individuals who are part of our job development training program, which help to build those computers to be given to people with disabilities in the community.
Awesome. If someone was to take a tour of your facility, explain to them what they might see.
Well, they would get to see many of our individuals in the program and the amazing things that they're doing in this program and the amazing things that they're accomplishing. So going through our program, you'll see we have different sections, and one of the sections is our dismantling section, where they're taking in the electronics that we receive from donations from the community, and they're dismantling and breaking them down to the bare minimum as possible. So the more we break it down, the easier it is for us to recycle.
And you break them out into different categories and put them in different spots in the warehouse, right?
Yeah.
I mean, like you take all the copper out, you take all the plastic out, you take all the different components out.
Yes, motherboards, everything. Bare minimum is the further we can break it down, the easier it is to work with our vendors and for them to take our recyclables. It's easier for them to take our recyclables. So you see individuals through the program breaking down and dismantling, which is a key part of our workforce, helping us get everything broken down so that we can get ready and ship it out. But you're also going to see people in our data destruction area, where we have trained individuals to utilize and use our degausser, which is a device that you put in hard drives, and it demagnetizes the disk that's inside the hard drive and basically erases the data from that. So they help in that section as well. Then we have individuals who work in our donation area where they accept the donations from the community. And the greatest thing about that is that seeing the smiles on their face when the donors come to drop off, and it really gives them a sense of pride and joy in their work. But also they feel supported by our community, that people are coming and donating because their donations help to support our job development program. Everybody in our program, which is very different from many programs, receive minimum wage or higher, and that's very important because there's a lot of different programs out there that pay on piece rate. We don't do that. They come to work, they're working, they get paid by the hour, and it doesn't matter how much they complete or how much they dismantle. It's an hourly rate, and that's something that we're very proud of. And they have such pride and sense of achievement for the work that they do. They're part of our work crew. They're not people with disabilities, they're part of our work crew, and that's something that we're very proud of because they help us get the job done that's needed to function and to be able to support this business.
Vivian, tell us a story of impact, a specific person or a specific story.
Absolutely. So many of the individuals that we support are low income. So many individuals require state assistance of some sort. With them being able to come to work and earn a paycheck, getting the skills that they need, it helps them on that road of self-independence. And that's something that we're most proud of. We had one individual who was in our program who received a full-time job at the airport.
Right on.
And yeah, it's
That's
very
awesome.
exciting. And so that was based on the skills that they had learned in our program. And after that, they were no longer reliant on state services for income because they were able to get a full-time job with benefits to be able to support themselves going forward. And that sense of accomplishment and seeing that and seeing the excitement from that individual,
I bet.
is priceless.
As the Executive Director of Disability Resources, what could you use from the community right now?
Well, financial support is always something that any nonprofit needs. We support currently, at any given time, approximately 150 people between both programs. So we have the disability resources side, where we're the largest intermittent provider in the area, supporting individuals to live independently out in the community with daily life skills. And then we have our New to You Computers job development training program. We're assisting people with developing job skills. So donations is something that can always help our organization because electronics that we receive from the community helps to support our job development training program. And so the donations are a key part to our success.
Is there anything that we may have left out that you want to make sure the community knows?
One of the biggest challenges that we are trying to overcome is that somebody might have heard of disability resources, but they've never heard of New to You Computers. Or they may have heard of New to You Computers, but have never heard of disability resources. So we are really trying to bridge that gap that when you hear of either one of those organizations that yes, those organizations are connected and they're supporting each other and doing great work in the community and doing various types of services to help individuals with disabilities to achieve independence.
Yep.
That's the goal. Disability Resources supports individuals with developmental disabilities. So that can consist of autism, Down syndrome, but we also support individuals with dual diagnoses. So that could consist of somebody having one of these diagnoses and then having schizophrenia. So our services are a wide array of services based on the need for each individual.
Considering that the GratisGives funds that you receive will be unrestricted, how do you plan on using the GratisGives funds when you get them?
So part of the monies that would be received would really help us with supplies for our JDT program. Safety is key for us. So every individual that we support that's in, for example, in our dismantling section, they're required to wear a full head mask and they're required to wear gloves, and then they wear arm guards to make sure that when they're dismantling that it reduces the amount of risk to the individual. We do not take any shortcuts in safety, and we want to make sure that everybody that's working for us has the right equipment.
Everyone on the Gratis team is inspired by the connection component of what we do. We love the fact that we're bridge builders between the local nonprofits and the local business owners. I know that you're just becoming a member of the GratisGives family. However, do you have a story of connection that we may have provided you already?
I do. I have actually several. One of our board members is part of the GratisGives family. That is Kenny McCormick, and he's with Celtic Fish. And
Great guy.
He is an amazing guy. And when I had mentioned in the board meeting that you were coming out and you were doing a tour of the facility, he was super excited that we were being looked at as a potential partner.
Excellent.
And had nothing but wonderful things to say about you and your team and all the wonderful work that you do in the community. He's a proud supporter of the GratisGives family.
Awesome.
Also, Scott Coleman with Glory Cloud Coffee.
Great guy.
He is an amazing guy. So he was connected with me from a mutual board member, and he came out and did a tour. And he started to tell me about GratisGives and all the wonderful work that you're doing for our community. That was another individual that really helped to demonstrate the vision and the good work that GratisGives is doing for our community. He was very passionate about the work that you're doing and was very proud to be a supporter of GratisGives.
With so many credit card processors available today, what would you tell a customer that might be considering GratisGives as their processor?
I would tell them that that's the only way. If they want a reliable service that they can count on by a great group of people who really care about our community, there's no other choice. It's a no-brainer. GratisGives is the only company that I would recommend to anybody out in the community.
I certainly appreciate that. Vivian, from all of us at Gratis and from everyone watching, we want to welcome you first to the GratisGives family, and super excited about having you join. And I'm sure there's going to be a ton of merchants that really, really love what you do. And thank you for joining us today, and love learning more about what you do.
Thank you. It's been a pleasure.
Thank you.